But the finish from Estevado, right? Top class. Top class. If I teach a kid how to play football, yeah, this is what he would do. This is what versus Chelsea, right? Maresca put out a lineup that I 100% agree with for the first time in a little bit, right? We basically have Jorgensen in goal, Tosin and George as our center back pairing. We have Malo Gusto as right back, and then we also have Hato. I'm okay with that, right? Carabao Cup against Wolf, the worst team in the Premier League. I'm okay with that. And then in midfield we have Santo and Lavia, absolutely brilliant. And then we have Buonanotte in front of them. We have Gittens on the other side. We have Estaval on the other side, and George, right? Ivosak up front. So for me, the lineup was okay, and proving that the lineup was okay, you check the first half, exactly, 100% the lineup was okay. But then the second half also says something else. But so basically, Chelsea dominated the first half. We did everything we were supposed to do in the first half in terms of domination. We have Wolf on their back foot. We did whatever good things we were supposed to do in that first half. And kudos to everybody in the first half, right? From Maresca, Jorgensen, every single individual. We in a couple mistakes here and there, but we did what we were supposed to do in terms of bearing our chances. We, Esteva scoring, Santos scoring, Gittins scoring, right? So, not Gittins, but George scoring. Gittins with two assists in that first half. So he had a very brilliant performance, taking everybody on that he was supposed to take on. But this game was a game of two halves, in my opinion, right? Like I said, the first half, Chelsea dominated. The second half was all about Wolf, right? We were on the back foot. We were on the back foot. And apparently we don't know how to defend corner. Look at what happened here, right? We struggle with that. Maresca talked about that in his press conference. And you think we will get better, right? If you would think we will get better, like looking at this. But none of that happened. And we considered the second goal like that. The first goal was basically us shooting ourselves in the foot, giving the ball over to Wolf, and then they took advantage of it, buried it, and they went up 1-0 and now 2-0 with this uh, uh what's it called, throw in as well. And we saw them doing the throw in, and we, the first two time I think we were able to deal with them fairly. We struggled, but we are able to deal with them. But we show lack of consistency in with that, and this happened and this score, and that's a brilliant goal right there. Look at that scrap. You can only appreciate it, but Chelsea defense need to do better, right? Especially even the first goal that they score, we need to defend better. Now, tossing, I told you, the tossing being on the ball, I don't have problem, but him defending, that's where my problem is. And we pay you, bruv, to defend, So do the defending and forget about the rest. And I think a lot of center back nowadays, that's pretty much what's going on with them. They can't really defend, but they know how to be on the ball. Badi Deshi, yes, he doesn't know how to defend, but can know how to play. Be good on the ball. He can go, like a whole list, not just with Chelsea, but other teams as well. Everybody want a ball playing center back, and then everybody forget about the part of where they're supposed to defend, right? So now when it comes down to it, you see them slacking, you see them, showing a bunch of mistake in terms of defending, because when they go train, all they do is kick the ball around, bro. Nobody actually do learn how to defend anymore. So Chelsea need to do better with that. And another record. Yes, another record. We need to do something. Like there's some sort of a discipline. I don't know. Something have to happen. Maresca need to talk to the players, or I don't know. The players need to talk to themselves. The ball need to talk to the players, or some sort of a conversation need to be had between the players and somebody, right? I don't care. But this cannot be happening. Like in the last 6, 7 games, we managed to obtain like 6 records or something, or 5 or 6. What's going on? Like you came in this game of Carabao Cup, right? I'm buzzing to see you. Like I'm not expecting a goal or anything, but just you being on the page, every single Chelsea fan happy, and then you did this, right? Now Jackson, it was the same problem we had with Jackson, and then Jackson left. Now you also want to come and bring the same thing. Now I'm not saying I'm against the lab. No, no, no. But it's just that it's a bit frustrating because I was anticipating him playing against Spurs, doing the weekend, because I think we will need him, right? It's against Spurs. His physical pressure, presence in the box would definitely help us, there. And then Jean Pedro get to play as a 10, and we get to see something. But now I feel like this record gonna go into the Premier League, and we won't get to see him against Spurs. So That kind of hurt. We winning this game now. We down. We already we winning this game, but the pressure is also patted on. So record right now will not be the best thing for us. Absolutely not. And he got a record, and we had to deal with that. But we won the game, but this was not necessary. This particular record was absolutely not necessary, and Dilap could have done better. And I understand he's a physical player, and he loved the opposition to know that he's there, right? Which is good. Like I'm all for that, but sometimes you have to know when you go, above and beyond, because defender themselves gonna kind of, if they know you like that, they also gonna try to play on you, and the referee to be able to get you a card, so you can slow down. But this is where we are. We cannot be doing this every single game, right? First of all, we have injuries problem, and now we also have record problem. So we basically trying to kill ourselves at this point, because if injury is killing us and then records also killing us, we might as well just, I don't know, liquidate or something. But that was absolutely unnecessary from the lab, in my opinion. And then this guy, Santos had a brilliant game today, especially in the first half, right? Came up with a goal and then an assist, scored the first goal and then assisted Estevar's second goal. This right here, right? But the finish from Estevado, right? Top class. Top class. If I teach a kid how to play football, yeah, this is what he would do. This is what he would do, right? But Santos, brilliant performance from him. We saw him play in that Enzo role, and like he, with the tackle that he just had, that's a little bit of Casado, right? So he brings that energy into what's it called, our hard press as well. And I don't think Enzo bring that much of energy into our hard press, but more creativity. But with him, we have more energy, maybe less creativity. We also see him making those runs into the box as well. He had a chance in the first half that went over the ball. So I'm happy. I'm happy for him. Got to go. And Chelsea's doing good, right? Well, we just won. We lost against Sutherland, but we just won today. So we back on winning ways. We back on the win. We back. We back. Ladies and gentlemen, we back. But congratulations to Santos. So going there says brilliant performance from him. The second half we don't want to talk about that, but all good from him. And then there's Hato. I think every single time in the Chelsea kit, right? Every single game that he gets to play, we see a bit of an improvement, right? Whatever Kukurela is teaching you, right? Maestro, Kuku, eh? Maestro, Sensei Kuku. Continue, Ralph. Continue. Whatever you're teaching him, continue. No, let's not talk about that. But whatever you're teaching him, continue. Because we see him getting better every single day. Whatever Maresca is doing, he's doing it well in terms of this young player developing. So we see him, he's becoming a bit more confident, a little bit more aggressive, right? Maresca spoke about his physicality, how he liked the physicality in the league, and now we see him, kind of come out of his shell a little bit, right? So congratulations to him, and we hope for more better performance. Maresca spoke about him being a very important player for Chelsea in the future, and I think, and that's absolutely right, because he will be an important player for Chelsea. If in case Cucurella get to go, that does not mean Cucurella is going anywhere, right? He's not for sale. Big man Cook, we want you at this club even when you're 75 years old, bruv. Even when you're 75, we will take you, yeah? Be locking people up in that. But had to have, great opportunity to learn from Cucurella. And he's doing what he's supposed to do. So congratulations to Hato as well. And hopefully, like I said, he can keep improving. And last but not the least, this geezer, right? Two men of the match performance from him in his last three games. He came home against Sutherland. It wasn't the best, right? Sutherland game, we at Chelsea were just poor. Entire like we Chelsea was just poor, because we, even when we were winning 1-0, it's the game itself. The game itself, like, it's just, it's cold. There was nothing. We were winning 1-0. It still didn't feel like anything. There's no energy. There's nothing. It's like nothing really happened. So even in came in that game, he himself didn't really do much. But the game prior to that against Ajax, he put in a man of the match performance, right? For me, he deserved the man of the match, even though Esteva got a goal and all of that. But him, for me, was the man of the match personally, and he got the man of the match referee. So, and today, he also showed up, like I said, in the first half. When the ball get to him, you know something's happening, right? The ball get to him, you know something is happening. He's putting in crosses, he's taking people on, he's going down the line, he's assisting, he's doing every single thing you want to see from a winger, right? Now, granted, it's against Wolves, but we also know player like him that are struggling for form in Chelsea kit. These little performance or these type of games are the games that you get the opportunity to be able to to be able to find your confidence and find your rhythm in the Premier League with your teammate and be able to find yourself in starting 11 day in day out, because we didn't buy you to come be sitting on the bench. No, right? We know you're not going to be playing every single game because there's rotation to be made, but this type of performance is what we look for today. And this goal right here, right, sealed it for me, right? This goal is the winning goal. He won Chelsea this game because right after this goal, Wolves went and had to score and making it 3-4. So congratulations to him. A very good man of the match performance. The second half, I told you, let's not talk about that. But the first half, he did everything he was supposed to do. And for me, I think that he still struggling with physicality in the league, as I'll say. So I understand why Maresca usually play Garnacho or starts Garnacho in the Premier League, because Garnacho is kind of familiar with the Premier League, the surrounding, the physicality, the tempo of the league. You cannot say the same for Gittens, but in terms of quality, Gittins do have the quality, but he just need to build up his physicality and get to that level, and I think he will. So hopefully we can continue this win against Spurs. We have Spurs, you know, during the weekends. Can we get another win? Can we pull in another massive performance against Spurs? Is the 3 point lean? Is the 3 point lean? Can we do that? That's the question. I'm not and I don't listen, the way we've been moving lately, right? I don't know. Spurs just lost against Newcastle today, right? The Carabao Cup. They out. They out. We move into the quarterfinals. So we go into that game with a win, as much as Spurs is coming into that game with a loss. Now, despite them being at home, can we get a win against them? Yeah. Casado show up. Enzo Fernandez show up. Captain Reed show up. Ja Pedro, right? You can end your drought, bro. You can end your drought in this game. Show up, right? Let's see something. Let's see more. Let's see more, and let's get a win, bro. What's his name? Javi Simons is there. Kill him. Kill him. Yeah? Kill him. That's all I get to say. Kill him. Casedo, kill him. Ruin him. Cucurella, where are you? Ruin him. But hopefully we get a win during the weekend and we continue put ourselves in a better position. We sit in 9 in the league. That's not good. That's not good. That's United, Man United position right there. Yeah, there where Man United is gonna finish. So we don't want to be occupying that space for United. No, 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 no. We're moving up. We're moving up. But hey, let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciate them. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Catch you later, right?